Hi there. If you've watched several of my videos, you may have noticed that regrettably I haven't uploaded in over 8 months, and there's several reasons, and I just was making this video just to update everyone, just to let everyone know what's happening and what they can expect for the future.
Now let me introduce to y'all, it's the one son of a musician, refuse to fall. Got the sun shining December when the blues be strong, cause I choose to be whatever, be the boom like.
Before I jump into that, I just want to thank everyone who has watched my videos, but more importantly, there's people who have reached out in this time of my absence from YouTube. They've mentioned it in the comments. They've reached out on Instagram and Facebook and messaged and asked if everything's okay and when the next video is coming out. And you know, this year was meant to be the year that I was meant to finish my first watch. You know, 2018 has probably been one of the hardest years of my life that I've really experienced difficulties. For the last several months, we haven't been living in our previous house, which has my workspace where all my equipment was stored before, where I was working out of. We have moved in with my wife's parents. I'm living with the in-laws at the moment. In the last couple months, I've been helping with working on their house, getting everything ready, because we still have furniture in our old place that we're going to move here. And then I can get that house hopefully tenanted. My father-in-law has been very generous, and I'm currently in their garage, which is why the lighting is quite poor and it's probably very echoey in this room. So behind me, there's been a workspace that my father-in-law has been building out. There was always an opportunity in this time to make this video, and I'm sorry that I didn't do that. I guess once you start pushing things back and putting things off, it gets easier as the time extends between your last video upload to keep like making excuses into publishing a video. It got to that point where I didn't want to upload until I actually had a watchmaking video, but it's been way too long and I need to do this. I wish I had documented more of what was happening, even though, you know, it wasn't going to be a watchmaking video, because I think that would form part of the story. You know, that's why I started these videos, was just to document the journey of you know, achieving my goals and dreams. And life knocks you down hard. It throws some real haymakers in there, and I feel like I got hit by a few of them. So, you know, it would have been nice to look back, or maybe even for my daughter to one day see these videos and see, you know, things that stumbling blocks, and always to try and, you know, keep on fighting and going for what you believe in. You know, I can't do anything about it now. I only can look to the future and try to do that more in the future. I just want to thank you for tuning in and watching this video. I know it hasn't been anything really watchmaking shown on here, so but definitely in the next few videos there will be. And as always, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see any of my upcoming videos, hit that subscribe button. And if you have any questions or something you want to say, feel free to leave it in the comment section below.